Shalom. All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yashai B'Shem Kadash. The one is the Elders, Apostles, Great Millstone, man. The part 3. And this one's going to be more about concerning about the spirit and prophecy, man. You can't be carnal in this truth, because you're going to have Israelites scattered, and you're going to have Israelites that are not going to look like the typical Israelites. This is Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spoke unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, man. That's what happened to us, the Israelites. We've been scattered and shipped to the Americas, to Europe, taken from West Coast and Central Africa to South America, North America, Central America, the Caribbean islands, and Europe, man. So you got to consider that. This is the same chapter, Deuteronomy 28, now verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people. So we're going to be scattered among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Start worshipping false religion, getting into paganism, witchcraft and stuff like that. That's why a lot of our jakes, our people, are bugged out, man. And this is Isaiah 11. And it shall come to pass in that day, verse 11, that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea. Right? And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts, the exiles, the foreigners, the Gentiles of Israel. So you got Israelite foreigners, man. Yeah, and they're not going to look like the typical Israelite. And gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So we're going to go everywhere, man. Right? One scripture I wanted to get. This is Genesis 25 verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. And this is concerning Jacob and Esau. Right? And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. This is 2 manner. What does manna sound like? Sorry, hold on a sec, just look into the definition. Because it's giving you because it give me 2 here. But let me read it, yeah. And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, so divided. Jacob and Esau, Esau being the Caucasians, so-called white people, and Jacob, the Israelites, being so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. They were scattered. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. So it's showing you characteristics. One's going to be stronger. Who's known to be dominant? Who's known to be agile? The so-called Negroes and Latinos compared to the Edomites, man. They even did experiments and tests that Negroes compared to Edomites, so-called Negroes compared to Edomites, so-called white people, that our testosterone is more higher, and we're more athletic and stuff like that. We're actually more smart, you know. A lot of people don't know that the great inventors of especially America are so-called black people, man. Anyways, and the elder shall serve the younger. That's prophetic, that the Edomites will serve us. So I wanted to look into the word manna, do a Google search, because it's not going into it here. Manna, what does manna mean? Like they say, show manners. It means shows behavior, man. Show a good nature. Yep. Demeanor. But it basically goes into mannerisms. That's the word I was looking for. It says a habitual gesture or way of speaking or behaving. So Israelites behave differently from Edomites. Different races behave differently, man. Right? Excessive use of a distinctive, precise style in art, literature, or music. Right? You're into different things. You behave differently. You act differently. Your mindset is different. We behave different. Our natures are different. Right? So, okay, let me give an example. That's a good thing. Like, example for us, Israelites are known to be stiff-necked, man. Rebellious. Hard to deal with. Knuckleheads. Let's see if I can get it. Isaiah 30, verse 9. But this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Rebellious, man. We're known for that. Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, man. Yeah. Known for being rebellious, stubborn. So those are the negative traits. And we got Esau. These Edomites. So-called Caucasian. Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. So that's his character traits. Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So a fornicator, he's into wicked things, man. Wicked sexual acts, man. Why do you think the LGBT alphabet people have become popular? Because that's a part of their nature, man. When you look into Greek and Roman history, they're all about that, man. The homosexual acts. See, a profane person that says he's not holy, man. He's unclean. Scripture says he's a base man. Sold his birthright, man. And that's the spirit of Esau, man. They're like selling people out, selling himself out. These Edomites will go in when it comes to betting. These Edomites will bet their house, you know, and go crazy and commit suicide, man. Yeah? That's the spirit of them. This is Genesis 16, verse 11. This is on Ishmael, these so-called Arabs, man. You know, in the East and Middle East. It's going to show their spirit and their character. I'm just giving an example for the scriptures. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shall bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord have heard thy affliction. And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren, man. Yeah, he shall be a wild man. You know, they got that image of being wild, you know, shooting AK-47s in the sky during weddings, you know, very strict and stuff like that. You know, showing you movies, you know, obviously they're not all like that, but the lengths that they will go, like strapping C4 to their chest and blowing themselves up. You know, in the act of war and stuff like that. That's a wild thing to do, man. You know, so the Bible shows you characteristics, man, of all different races. But what did I want to get? This is Romans 8:16. Then I'm going to speak on Griffin. Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, man. The Spirit is these scriptures, man. The prophecies concerning us, man. What we will go through, the signs, the curses, our characteristics, our mannerisms, right? So as you can see, his parents, father so-called black man, mother so-called white woman, and he had a kid. He looks white himself, and he had a kid with a white woman. And look at the kid. Straight up white boy, man. Look like a straight up white boy with I can't see the colour eyes, but he's got blonde hair. Now, if you saw him walk up down the street, yeah, you think that's a regular white boy, even Blake Griffin. But little do you know that that little child's granddad is a so-called black man, as you can see here. And we know the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics are Israelites. And the seed comes through the man, not the woman. So that lineage is being passed on. And guess what? That child there that you're looking at with blonde hair, with so-called white skin, is an Israelite. Right? That's an Israelite. So what do you other camps like to say? You Negro Olies like to say? Because if you didn't see the father, you probably curse him out. Say, oh, it's a white boy, all of that. But Jake's are talented. Jake's got a fiery spirit. Right? That's why you got to look at the spirit and not just the flesh. You got to be careful, man. Straight up white boy his son looks like. But the grandfather, the father, is a so-called black man. And as I read in Deuteronomy 28 and Isaiah 11, Israel's going to be scattered all over the world, man. So therefore, if you're going to mix seeds, your seed is going to look like the other nations, man. But nevertheless, still an Israelite, man. With that, Shalom.
You dare touch me! Stand back! No! No!
Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen.